Yo, what's good, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. This is season 5, episode 15, entitled Two Can Play That Game. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to. If not, you ain't got to. And it's fine. But we just sit back, relax, and we gonna get right into this thing. Now, I know I said this last week, but this honestly might be the shortest review I've ever done. Tonight's episode was a bore. It was uneventful. It just wasn't. But I'm gonna ignore that. So we open up with Danny and Preston, and she tells him to get up. The fact that Preston said, we're just figuring each other out is all the proof that they are not in a space for marriage. And so Danny admits that she loves Preston. And in that moment, even though this sounds cliche, it made me think about Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do with It? Because at the end of the day, what does love have to do with it? There are many people who love each other that shouldn't be together. Prime example, Karen and Zach. Whether people want to admit it or not, Karen and Zach love each other, not saying they're in love with each other, but they do love each other. However, they are not each other's person. They do not bring out the best in each other. It's only toxicity that exists when they are together as a couple. And I'm just like, Preston seemed like he was so happy and just so thrilled that Danny admitted to loving him. But I'm like, what does that actually mean, sir? It doesn't mean anything. I don't get it. Lord Jesus. Okay. The thing that got me was that Preston appeared to be shocked that Danny turned him down. And I'm like, y'all have never even been in a committed relationship. I'm not understanding why you are shocked and sad that she turned you down. I had no emotional connection to Preston in this scene. I was not sad for him. If anything, I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why you want to marry her anyway? I'm starting to think there's something wrong with Preston. I'm starting to think that elevator don't go all the way up, but I don't want to believe that about you, Preston, but I believe it. It's ridiculous. And so to me, Preston represents a group of people, and I think this is a terrible mindset to have, believing that marriage fixes issues that already exist in a relationship that the people are refusing to acknowledge and deal with. A marriage doesn't fix things. Having a baby doesn't fix things. If something is broken, you need to acknowledge what has made it broken and attempt to fix it. And that's just not what they're doing. And in a sense, Danny is not offering an opportunity for anything to be fixable in their relationship or in their situation. She's just not. And so he was like, "Oh, I get it. Like you're high. Oh, I know. I should have waited when you're sober so you can think straight." I said, "What? Sober? Intoxicated? High?" The answer is going to always be no. And this is what made me think like something ain't right with Preston. He was like, "So you're really not going to marry May?" "No, Forrest, she's not." I said, "Tyler, was you high when you wrote this episode?" This episode was pure garbage. So Danny was like, she's going to go take a bath or whatever. He was like, I'm going to take a bath too. A small bathtub, small bed, small couch. We've done it all. I said, Preston, another issue, sex does not fix everything. Really, sex doesn't fix anything. And I'm just like, I didn't know what to think of this scene. I really felt like maybe Tyler was intoxicated when he wrote it. Because certain things just wasn't connecting, and I'm not trying to harp on that, so we're gonna move right on along. Danny calls Sabrina. Another thing that's crazy. Danny calls Sabrina and tells her that Preston proposed to her. Sabrina was excited and asked her, "What did you say?" What did she say? What did you expect her to say? I'm just like, I'm in a twilight zone. I'm watching Sisters, but I'm in a twilight zone from the complete and utter stupidity that is reflecting from my TV screen. It just doesn't make sense. Pray for me. Um, so Danny tells her that, she turned him down. And Sabrina was just like, oh, okay. Well, just talk to the man. And I realized Sabrina says that a lot. Well, just talk to the man. Talk. Since Forrest Gump is on my mind right now, so I'm thinking about Forrest in comparison to Preston. Y'all remember that scene in Forrest Gump where Jenny was in like the little forest by her house in the woods, and she was like, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far away from you. That's how I felt watching this damn episode. But anyway, we're gonna get to Calvin and Sabrina. She thanked him for not being upset about bio. And I'm like, what are you thanking him for? What do you, if he was upset, so what? And I think, I'm with the men on this. These women are confusing because for these men not to be men in which they are committed to, they treat them like that. Thank you for not being mad that bio was. What does it matter? Calvin's not your man. And even though this was a sweet moment with Sabrina and Calvin and him comforting her, I really felt like I don't like them together. I feel like these two, Novi and Anthony don't have any chemistry. So anytime I'm watching them together, it really feels like I'm watching a disservice happen because they just don't have it to me, even though they're sweet of some sort, their characters, but they do not bring it for me. I don't like them together. And then we get a surprise with Sabrina saying her mom is sick. She's worried about her job, which is understandable. Her mom is sick and she's the person who solely provides for her. I said, what the hell? We're just now hearing about this piece of information for Sabrina. She ain't never talked about her mama. She talked about her grandmother in season 2, I believe, or 1. I can't remember, but I thought her mama was dead, to be honest. I said, I can't. Y'all not finna have my blood pressure go up tonight, sisters. Y'all not. This was a horrible episode. And so Andy tells Robin that she has a favor. And he was like, I'm on my way. I said, whoa, calm down, boy. It ain't that. And she let him know that it ain't that. And she brought up the name Maurice. And about him possibly getting him bail and possibly Andy getting a visitation to go see him. And this is my thing. I've seen I guess 50-50 people were saying that they were upset that the girls haven't visited him and they're not doing anything to get him out. And I'm like, let's not forget, Maurice is Sabrina's friend. Maurice is not friends with the other ladies. They don't owe him anything. And the fact that Andy is doing this, I'm like, baby girl, you doing too much. I understand that Maurice is in jail for something that he did not do, but I don't think it's your place to go above and beyond to get him out. I'm sorry. Maybe if Maurice was a better friend to the people in his own circle, maybe he would have some people who riding for him. I just don't understand that. I really don't. But I'm like, it is what it is. This is a complete and utter mess all the way around. So Gary Ass comes in the house. He tells Andy he thought he heard voices because he was listening into her conversation. I said, voices? You heard a voice, which was Andy's. You were just being nosy. And so we find out that's all it was. He actually heard her conversation with Robin because he goes in the bathroom and he immediately calls Hayden to let Hayden know that he overheard Andy talking to Robin and Robin may have a way out. Hayden at this point don't give a damn about Gary and don't give a damn about Robin and what's going on with this takeover. He don't care. Cause why? Hayden's about to get some. And we all know he ain't had none in a while. Like I said before, he probably ain't had none since Fatima. So he has a one-track mind, and that is sex, and that's it. And damn everybody else. And I can't say I blame the brother. It is what it is. So Tamara comes out the bathroom and she's still bigging him up and, making him feel like he all this and he all that. And I'm just like, Lord, the things that some people will do. I really want to know what I forgot. What is Tamara getting out of this? What are you getting out of this by having sex with this man? I forgot what her payoff is. I don't know. But it ain't enough money to make me. Now, Hayden is cute. The dude, what's his name? Chris, that plays Hayden. He's a very attractive guy. But you know what? congratulations, Hayden. You got some. I ain't mad at you, bro. Keep it moving. So so Fatima and Zach, they're, it's the next morning, so they're getting ready to go about their way. And we find out that Zach has talked to the lawyer and he has the papers drawn up, and so he's gonna go to Karen to get her to sign them. Now, initially, I was surprised because I'm like, we already had a plan. You drop the papers or the agreement, you give it to Andy. Andy gives it to Karen to sign. But it appeared as if they had previous It was weird because even though it was the next day, their dialogue made me feel like so much had happened in between last night and this morning. It didn't even feel right. Tyler is the only person I know who can write fast as hell and slow as hell at the same damn time. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even know how he do it. Fast and slow. How your season's 7 days, yet we saw Zach, what was that, last season, build a whole damn duplex, furniture, and moved in. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, Zach had to get permission from Mama Tima to go to Karen's shop by himself. I was like, oh, so this is what we doing. Okay. And she's wearing her ring now. I said, oh, okay. We go. Oh, well. Uninterested. So, Danny and Preston, again, they're depressing. I don't like this storyline. I don't want them together. I did used to like them at some point. At this point, it makes no sense for them to be together. Danny is very dismissive. I can understand her saying no to him and not wanting to marry him. That I get. But she acts like she's uninterested in any advances that he made. Now, I'm not the biggest Preston fan because I think Preston has done some very questionable things that have made me look at him sideways, especially this ultimatum about her getting with him or he's going to go get with the other woman. Well, bro, go get with the other woman. You're not going to make me do something I don't want to do by consistently bringing up another woman in my face. Go be with her. If I'm hurt about it, I just take my big hurt. But what you're not about to do is put me in competition with another woman who I don't even know, who you claim you want to marry. Like, it's too much. Tyler has completely destroyed this damn show. I don't know if it could come back. We need a resurrection, Lord. We need a resurrection of sisters. So, what else happened? Fatima and Andy, they was at work. And again, Andy's asking questions that's none of her business, have nothing to do with her. She's asking Fatima, how did you feel about last night? And I'm like, see, this is why you in the middle, and this is why you are a flaw-ass friend. And I'm going to do a video about Andy and her quote-unquote friendships with specifically Fatima and Karen, and why I would never, Andy will always be a trash-ass friend. Trash ass friend. I do find it interesting that the same people who claim that Andy is not a good friend in the same breath will say she's Fatima friend. She ain't nobody friend, sis. She ain't nobody friend. So Fatima was like, so she asked about the ring, and then Fatima asked about Karen, and I'm like, see, that's none of your business. Why are you asking about her? Mind your business, lady. Why are you asking about Karen? Anyway. So Andy was like, I think she's in a good place, with Aaron. And Fatima was like, good, they can both leave us the hell alone. Who is both? Who is both, sis? Who is both? And she ain't gonna never leave y'all the hell alone because her and Zach share a baby together. And if Tyler allows this child to be born, what you mean? She gonna be right there. She ain't going nowhere. You can always go. Karen ain't going nowhere. Anyway, next, moving right along. This Q and Danny situation. Why? Why is it happening? Why is it existing? The fact that Danny has not shut him down is problematic. The fact that Danny keeps playing with it is problematic for me. I don't understand. There's nothing about Q that is enticing or attractive in the sense of continuing a conversation with him. I don't get it. And I have nothing else to say about it. We get to Karen and Zach. She's doing hair. He comes in with his suit, his briefcase. They're making a little small talk or whatnot, and they go to the back office. This is what I will say. I honestly enjoyed the moment between Karen and Zach. It's been so long since the two of them have had a civil conversation that I almost forgot that DeVal and Ebony have amazing chemistry. Like, they have amazing chemistry together. It's electric. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's very good when those two are in a calm space with each other. You can definitely see the love that is still there. But I think that I could appreciate the fact that Zach was like, no, I need you to read this. I need you to let your lawyer see it so we all be on the same page. Big up for that, yes. And I love the fact that she was like, we ain't getting any younger and we both need to do what we have to do. Like, to really move on from this. So I think that they had an adult conversation to the point that if they needed to co-parent, they can do that in a very peaceful place. And so Pam was like, "Base, don't y'all go back and do what y'all did the last time. And we all know what y'all did the last time. That's why she got this baby." But anyway, so they come from the back and, Zach is about to go. And she kind of gives him this look and they give each other a hug and she gives him a kiss on the cheek. And I liked that the camera panned back on Karen because it didn't show her. She didn't lift her eyes to look up at Zach, to gaze at him or anything. She went back to her client. Her attention went back to her client. And Zach was kind of looking like, this is really different. Like, okay. And it was, to me, very innocent. And he left. Now, the thing that I found interesting is that, of course, I be on Twitter and everything like that. Karen can't do anything. Oh, she set him up. I said, how the hell she set him up? And she didn't even know that Zach was coming into her salon because he told her, he was like, I text you. And remember, Karen's supposed to be blocked, remember? But he was like, I text you and you didn't respond. She was like, I responded. But then she did not hit send. Okay, cool. But didn't know Zach was coming to her shop. I said, can we just enjoy the fact that they had a mature conversation? Can we just enjoy the fact that we might actually see both of these people move on in the direction that they both need to move on? I'm happy with it. I really am. I think that's all that happened. If not, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't remember nothing else about this episode. This was by far, for me, probably the worst episode this season. If not, it's definitely top 2. It's definitely top 2. I thank you guys for, I want to say this because, it's only 17 minutes and I'm done. I do want to say this. There's a lot of new people who have come to my channel who are listening and commenting and everything. And I am so appreciative of you. I really am. There are some people who specifically come to my channel to be combative and argumentative. And there are many people who I probably should have blocked a long time ago. But because I do appreciate how everybody views the show, it's all right. But you have some people who come just want to bash. This is not a Karen bashing channel. This is not a Zach bashing channel, Fatima bashing channel. There are people out there who drag Karen every video they post. And, that's fine. It's their prerogative. Do what you want to do on your channel. And I'm saying that because I'm just going to be on whatever energy you on. In the comments, you on a certain energy, I'm going to match your energy. And not only am I going to match it, I'm going to supersede it. And I'm saying that because there was a woman who we were having a back and forth debate. We did not agree on what we were speaking of, which was fine. Then she said something. I said, oh, that's very mature. And I responded because I was agreeing with her. But because she was so gung-ho on being combative and argumentative, she missed the entire fact that I was agreeing with her. Well, that's what's wrong with y'all Karen lovers. Y'all just, first of all, I'm a grown-ass woman. Y'all don't know how to have healthy relationships. Again, I'm a grown-ass woman who you know nothing about. I appreciate the debates. And I called her ass super simple-minded that I did. And she was like, there's no need for name calling. Oh, well, I said what I said. I have been very lax in these comments. I have let people say a lot of stuff that I have chose to ignore. But those days are long gone. Some comments I'm not going to respond to, and that's perfectly fine. But my thing is, if you're going to come on the channel and you're going to comment, be respectful. Even if someone doesn't agree with you, even if you don't agree with what I say, be respectful. That's all I'm asking. We're all grown, and that's not even the type of channel I want to facilitate. I don't do the drama and all that other stuff like that. I ain't trying to cuss you out under the comments and all of that stuff like that. But let's just have a good time and enjoy this show. It ain't like it's the best damn show. We got to do something to make it entertaining. Because you see the filth we getting. So anyway, that's all I had to say. I hope y'all have enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be coming out with some more videos a little later. Until next time, y'all be safe out there, and I will holler at y'all later.